Hello and welcome! I'm Piano, and you're watching the Great Green Energy Crystal Hunt. Scavenger Hunt, rather. 95% items. Okay, we are getting there. All we have left, or all we should have left anyway, is Sol Valley. So, today's the day that I am going to gather every green energy crystal. It is going to be tiresome, perhaps, but I've got the radar, and like we can pinpoint them. Shouldn't be that bad, right? Right. Nope, 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 nope. I'm done with you. I am done with this volcano. Die. I am leaving. And you will not stop me. So it looks like 2 missile expansions left, 1 or 2 energy tanks, and I don't know how many BMU expansions. All I know is that they're not here. And as such, I am going to ignore them. Or rather, that I am going to ignore this place. Because I certainly got very tired of this volcano yesterday. But the cleanup is nearly through. Just a little more, and we will have it. Alright, so what have we got here? Hey. What do you mean there's only one unacquired item on the map? Okay, let's go get that, and then... And then I have no clue what to do. Get the rest of the crystals? Maybe that'll get me an item or two? Soon, Mackenzie. Soon. I can't ignore it anymore. I need to get all of these. I need to get all of these green dots off my radar. Probably best to, like, go from the border inward. That way, like, I'll know if I've gotten all of them in a particular direction. Like, we can clearly see there aren't any over in this direction. But we can clearly see that there's one or more over in this direction. So, we get those, wherever they are. Like this one. Hey, wait, what? There's one over this way? It doesn't really matter, does it? Like, the point is, we're getting them all. Whether or not I use the most efficient route to getting them is irrelevant. No, 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 no. Okay, I got all of those. I don't need to panic. I just need to collect. Once again, annoyingly small ones. Ugh. No, you don't. Sorry, I don't really have that much to say here. Like, what do I say? We're riding across the desert. We are collecting green crystals. We knew this day would come eventually, and I'm very glad that I have this radar function, or else, well, I don't know what I would have done. But whatever it would have been, it probably wouldn't have been very efficient. I suppose, like, if I get all this done and I'm not still at, I'm still not at 100% items, then I am just gonna go for the ending anyway. Like, maybe I'm wrong and that isn't the point of no return. Maybe there are items in Chrono Tower. Ow. Okay, yes, I was right. That's definitely a Tokabi campsite. Leave me alone. Alright, hey, give me my missile expansion.
Samus, have you already seen the rebels from the Federation base?
Uh-huh.
Seeing that reminds me of my job. Ever heard of Herc Unit Delta?
No?
Come rest. Quietly eliminating threats to keep planets on the fringe safe, unknown to everyone. That is the job. And in return for my service, I would get paid, just like a bounty hunter.
Oh, so you were a bounty
You were
hunter.
also a bounty hunter. But you fight for a greater purpose. Alone, overcoming death, and continuing to fight. Something only you can do. Here, a gift. I pulled it out from under the debris.
Power bomb expansion acquired. Okay. So, that's everything on the map. That's everything on every map. What does that mean?
Good hunting, son.
I don't know. Maybe things will make sense once I've got all the crystals down. Until then, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm thinking that doing this will also probably complete the map of Sol Valley. Which I would like, even if it's not strictly necessary. I would like a complete map of this very large desert. No! Every time you think you're done, another one pops up. Well, nothing to it but to keep going. More green signals to be found. Did not ask for your input. Go away. You are interrupting the search. And I just cannot have that. I thought I got all the ones back here, but apparently not. Oh, shut up. No, you don't. And I missed that one. I don't know. So I suppose the big question is, why call it green energy? Like, I mean, obviously it's green in color, but is that the only reason? Is that the purpose of the green juice? To be green? Blowing that up just in case. The world may never know. Get out! Trying to do something here. Nip! Annoying ridge. Ah! So many green dots on the radar. It is overwhelming, but we're gonna get them. We'll manage it somehow. Somehow. I'm betting this is one of the areas that I didn't have mapped because there are so many unbroken crystals here. You know, when I first heard the term green energy, it made me think that there would be other types of energy, like red or blue energy. Is Phazon blue energy? I don't know if I could call it that. But I guess by this metric, fuel gel is yellow energy. Sure, why not? Hey, something is stalking me again, isn't it? Go away! I'm busy trying to collect crystals. So many. So many! What can I even do? Well, I know what I can do. Break them all until I am at peace. Once again, this desert is too big. I find it kind of funny that the hub area is just the desert. Feels like that's not that common, because, like, I mean, consider Talon Overworld and how it was like this rainy, forested area, and then, like, the temple grounds was, well, it was a temple. With some hive-related stuff, but not really such a barren environment like this. I mean, I have to admit, a big, flat desert is a good place to play around with the Samus cycle. No. No. Tiny ones. Ugh. Oh, no you don't. Is something stalking me again? Birds. It feels weird to be doing this in a Metroid game, although I guess it isn't that different from searching for missile expansions. And honestly, I probably wouldn't have bothered if it wasn't for, like, the weapon and suit upgrades that you get from it. Okay, the number of green dots on the radar is lessening. I think this is having an impact. I hope it is, at least. Hey. Trying to work here. Go away! I cannot focus with these things around. There's like 3 of them circling me. No. What? Okay. But yes, the number of green dots on the radar has lessened. This is doing something. Wait, no, there's one over here. Okay, okay. The number of green dots on the radar is lessening slightly. But I know that, like, if I pursue every single one, occasionally stopping to missile them when the bike isn't going fast enough, I will break through. Literally. Birds. So many. Yeah, I've run out of things to say. I'm just gonna keep driving through these till they're all gone. Honestly, I'm curious that any surviving Lemorne would want anything to do with green energy after, you know, the great tragedy. And what I assume to be the rather disastrous combination of green energy with psychic crystals. Which, incidentally, considering that Samus has one of those in her forehead, it might not be good for her to be exposed to this much. Nah, she'll be fine. She got nearly fully corrupted by Phazon in the last game and still made it through. She has that legendary determination that only a video game protagonist can have. Yeah, those ones actually went down quick. Mostly. Anyway, there. We are calm, we are methodical, and we are gonna break these damn crystals. I want this desert clean. I'm glad I saved this for last. Like, technically, I suppose I could have done it before anything else, but considering just the nature of this task, I think it works out better this way. Okay, there's a very faint signal coming this way. Let's check that out before we go to the other one. Yeah, no surprise, it was another tiny one. Seems like the radar doesn't cover the entire valley, but it covers enough. It's like leading me to where I need to go to bust those crystals. You see one, usually there's more nearby. That's more or less how this works. Heck, that's how it was working before I got the radar. I was just like, ooh, there's a crystal, let's break it. And at some points had to remind myself that no, I don't need to break every single crystal I see immediately. That's what cleanup is for. Well, guess what? Cleanup is here. And now I do need to break every crystal I see. I'm just glad I have a detector. Alright, there's another really faint signal over here, probably a small one, yeah. Alright. Oh, no you don't. Honestly, well, I guess when we're done here, we can take a look at how many scans I'm actually missing, but I am thinking of just dropping scans altogether. I have not managed to get 100% scans from a single Let's Play in this series, so... yeah. And there's always the next time I play this. Which, considering how the other Prime games have been, beating it is probably going to unlock hard mode. That I will probably just play off camera. I see no point in, like, just replaying through the whole game again, except enemies deal more damage. On camera, that is. Honestly, I'll be happy to play more of this off camera. No offense to you, dear viewers, it's just, there's a lot of work involved in recording all this. And making sure my commentary stays fresh. Especially in cases like these where we are literally just roaming across the wasteland looking for little green things. Another one. Another one. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. You are distracting me from my prize. Anyway. Not quite, but I'm not picking up any more on the radar. Which means I might just have to move location. Like, the radar's range does not cover all of Soul Valley. Is there anywhere around here that's still unmapped? This point, I guess. Alright, let's go look at that point. I mean, that's easy enough to find. It's just like the sand pit where I fought that one thing. And no signal showing up here, though. Huh. Okay, well, I do what I can. Oh, got something. Very faint, barely visible. But it is something. Yeah, okay. Looks like that's all I've got. Radar turned off again. Is there going to be some sort of notification when I get all of them, or like... I don't know. I can't tell. I'm not sure how I'd be able to tell. All I know is that I don't see any more. Now I suppose what I should do... I don't particularly want to, but I should check inside the shrines. I don't know if crystal radar will work inside there, but I know there are crystals in them, so... Hello? Okay. Well, there's another reason to check inside the shrines. I didn't realize the unacquired items in here wouldn't show up on the Soul Valley map. Anyway, it's in this room, right? I can hear it. Yeah, okay. It's in the morph ball tunnel on the high part. Yeah, okay, I just completely missed this. I mean, easy to see why. It's pretty out of the way, but still. And they put a whole energy tank there. Okay. Well, now I have to check every other shrine. Let me check something. Okay, we can just, like... view the shrine maps. We can see which ones we are missing items in. Okay. Well, I guess that explains the mystery. Did not pick up any crystals in this one, so, like... why not? Like, I'm sure most of these I probably cleared of crystals the first time I went through, but that's not guaranteed, so... Well, to be honest, I'll still take this over roaming around on the Samus cycle. Like, no offense to the Samus cycle, it's a lovely device, it's just... driving through every which way of Soul Valley gets kinda old after a while. Actually, I should probably time check. I feel like this is going to be a long episode regardless. So we go to the one save station in Soul Valley. Right in front of the Chrono Tower entrance. Which I don't even know if this save station is going to be usable after that entrance is opened. Yeah, okay, that was a good call. So, tomorrow, shrines, hopefully that will be the last. Until then.